Hello guys, and with the new Cora magazine coming out, we get a first look at the new CX line coming out in March. Let's get right into it. Now, we get the first look at the CX01 Dran Brave S660V. That's right, we get a new ratchet with 660. Now, we all know that even numbers usually come with a giant burst wrist, but we'll have to see with this one. Now, they do say that the gimmick for this Beyblade combines a blade that enhances attacking performance through downward force with a bit that allows for high-speed attacks when rotating to the right, improving acceleration and repelling performance. With that being said, you can tell that the blade is made for destabilizing bays along with attacking and repelling other bays with its high-speed attacks. Probably good for over finishes as well, along with burst. So it's pretty cool that they kept it to where it was, and I thought it was gonna be more of a drawn buster type of feel of the new one, and it kind of goes back in between the Dran sword and the Dran dagger type of feel. The bit is called the Vortex bit. It's described as thin, magic, spiral-shaped ground. The tip of the shaft bites into the ground quickly and accelerates. That's the description that it translated to. It looks like a cyclone bit, and I can only imagine it's a super high-speed bit made for attacking early and getting it over and done with quick. So we'll have to see how that one tests out. But this blade does look super cool. As you can see right here in the box, it shows the 3 different parts that come with the blade, along with the bit beast, the blade, and then the little cover underneath it. Found out the little cover is called an assistant blade, the little plastic piece on the bottom. And this one is called Slash. It's for lower attacks. So not only do you get the main blade, but there is an assistant blade on the bottom now that does certain things. And this one is called Slash for even lower hits to probably snatch the ratchet. And of course, you can see the new pinkish highlighter pink CX color that comes with it. So the new Dran Brave S660V. And of course, we get a 660 ratchet, which is super cool. You know, we don't really know how the ratchet's going to perform, but we all assume that even number ratchets are easy to burst because they're more block shaped. But being 6 sides, it seems like we would have more circular go around it instead of a square. The shape does look a little boxy. We'll have to see from testing, but don't really know for right now. We'll have to go into that. Next, we move to the Wizard Arc R455LO. This Beyblade's gimmick is it contains a blade that generates powerful centrifugal force with a low ratchet and bit, making it excellent for maintaining stable rotational force. This is due to the assistant blade for this is called Round. This is basically saying it's another OP wizard rod. I'm sorry, you're gonna hear it from me. I am a wizard hater. I'm a wizard rod hater. They make it so OP that it's not really fun to play against, and this sounds like the same thing. Like, it's, if you look at the blade, it's very circular. It like, even though it doesn't connect all the way through, so I guess it does kind of add that little indent in right there so you can kind of attack or whatever, or maybe even when it's attacking, it grabs your bay and kind of like spins it. It's super circular. It looks super OP. If you look at the blade actually has a little part that sticks out that look like it could have attacking and ratchet sniping capabilities, since it's so low already. Like, it's so cool, honestly. Like, I actually like it, and it hits at a slope. So probably, if you know how the wizard rod works, like if you spin it so fast, you know, all that force is good for repelling other bays and stuff like that. It looks like that's what's going to happen again with this new wizard arc. And it's crazy to think about because it literally looks like the new OP. It might replace the old OP of wizard rod. And so who knows? Who knows what's gonna be about this. The blade looks amazing, honestly, super circular. Even the bottom piece is super circular. And what's really OP about this starter, for in my opinion, is we get the lowest ratchet possible. It's a 455. Like, yes, four-sided ratchets are usually not the best, but this being the lowest that you can get, there's nothing going underneath you. They also redesigned the 455 ratchet so it doesn't look like the other one, or probably doesn't have the same burst risk as well. And it comes with a new low bit, and LO, I'm guessing, is for low orb. Now, low orb sounds like possibly one of the best bits that could be out there. This thing sounds like it is just built for taking on the meta. Low orb, like seriously, like it couldn't be more OP than, you know, being a basically kind of like a ball bit, but just the lowest possible one, probably being better than Underneedle. And Underneedle is by far like one of the new types of meta there is right out now. Like people are using it for everything. It's amazing. Now, we get a low orbit, which, like I said, could possibly be the shortest one, with a new low 455 with the blade being a stamina blade. Like this thing looks super crazy. It looks super OP. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of excited for it to do testing on it myself because it looks really good. It looks like it could be the new top competitor coming into this whole thing. Of course, I'm gonna hate, but can't really hate if it's that good. And I don't know, I didn't say this before, but if you look at each one of these blades, it looks like you could put stickers on these things. Not like the Bit Beast. Hopefully the Bit Beast comes with it because I'll be scared about that. But if you look at the top of the blade, they look like there's little stickers you could put on there. So that would be really cool to kind of see if we can, you know, put our own stickers on there if they come pre-made, either way. And if you also look at the blade, it looks like it has holes like Wizard Rod did, which is, you know, I guess it's for like dampening blows. I really forget what the holes are for, but that can just add on to it. And it's really crazy if that's like the whole gimmick behind it. We're going to have another OP Wizard Rod situation on our hands, but it's super cool that, you know, you get a new one and it looks like this. We'll see what comes of this when it happens. Now we come to CX03 Pegasus Dark B680W. This Beyblade's gimmick is it has a blade that combines with shock absorbent and counter capabilities, and the bit is difficult to tilt so it can shut out attacks from any directions and wear down the opponent. The assistant blade is B for bumper, and it's good for shock absorption. Now, if you look at this thing from the side, all built together, it looks like it can take some hits. It looks super layered, like big boy, super layered. And if you look from the top, you can see that it has like little hole pockets for absorption and stuff like that. And it kind of reminds me of the Night Bay. I'll put the image right here. I forget what the name of it is because I don't really have it. But it does remind me of that Night Bay where it actually, people use it for attack instead of defense. And this one looks like it's made for defense. Super thick boy, the blade looks super like capable of taking hits. Now, we'll get to the bit first because that's the first thing that I want to talk about. The bit is called Wedge, and the one thing that I've seen that it says it does is it stops extreme dashes. Like, I don't know how, looking at the picture from under it, I'm guessing when it gets hit, it kind of like rotates on a certain pivot movement or something. And I'm guessing the height kind of helps with it, but that's the main gimmick of the Wedge, which is, you know, defense at this point. Everything about this is defense. So it's cool to see how that bit's going to work with stopping the extreme dash. But I think it's really cool that it's like a non-tilting type of defense where people who usually have defense types, and if some of the people that do actually use it, use the tilt aspect of it. And this one's supposed to just stand straight up and tank those hits, apparently. We'll see how that works, but, you know, it could be kind of cool. And of course, we get a new bit, or not a new bit, a new ratchet as well, 680. Like I previously said, 6 sides could be super cool, but at an 80 height. Like 80 is usually not like the best thing, But we can see from here that maybe the height is going to add to the where the metal part is, attacking the bay from the top, which they said is supposed to wear down the endurance of your opponent. So we'll see if that can actually go through and that will do what it says. Not really sure about this one like I was the other ones where, you know, stamina attack. Defense is really weird, and this is what it sounds like defense is going to be like. So we'll have to see how this plays out. But really cool color combination of this one along with the other ones. Now there is a fourth one, I believe is called Halsey Party 470K, that I can't find on Amazon right now. Maybe that's one that releases in April. I don't really know. I know they do continue to release, but for right now, I can't find anything on that. Maybe someone else has found something on it. For right now, I don't, so I can't really talk on that. Now we go to the Beyblade X CX04 Battle Entry Set C. Now, as you know, this is a new stadium set that comes with 2 bays. And right here, we have the clear stadium with the pink CX colored extreme rail. And it comes with a recolor of the Dran Brave and the Pegasus Dark. Dran Brave being in a red-orange color, and the Pegasus Dark being in a blue and white color scheme. So, and also it comes with a black and pink, neon pink ripcord with a white and black and blue one as well, winder sets. So you can also get this, which if you want to just, you know, buy this instead. It releases the same day, around the same time, March 29th. So you can get this set with these different colors instead of the other one. Looks pretty cool, you know what I'm saying? You can get for the price of just, you know, 2 of the bays. You can get both of these bays and the battle entry set with different color winder launchers. It seems like a pretty good deal. Like Takara Tomy is really going all out when it comes to this new CX lineup coming out in the end of March. Really excited to see this thing come out. Well, that's all we have for the new CX line coming out in the end of March. It's a lot to go through. I know I probably missed some stuff. There'll be more creators coming out with more details, or if more details that come out about certain things, we'll go over it and talk about it. But for right now, that's all that I have. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for more videos. Still got more videos coming out. And subscribe. I'll see you guys soon.